Okay, so today we will start our lecture. I don't know up to what point we will cover today because here also electricity as well as network issues are there. So up to possible extent we will try, and whenever we will find out some problems, then we will stop our lecture. Okay. If you are having any problems from your side, you can discuss with me or you can drop the message. No issues. Is there my screen is visible? Yes, is there my screen is visible? Okay. So due to electricity problem, I am unable to prepare the PPT. So I will first explain the theory and directly move towards the programs. Okay. So while explaining the theory, I will write on those programs part only as a comment. So whenever I want to explain something, I will use that technique for today. So for today only, understand these parts. Otherwise, we are going to conduct on the PPTs in the next lecture. Okay. I will add one program so I can simultaneously explain you the theory as well as the programming technique. This is based on the synchronization. So I will give name as a sync. Main method is also there. So I will click on the main method. So for today only, we are we are facing lots of problem due to that electricity as well as the network issues. So if you are having any problem regarding this, please drop me a message. Okay. And if I have lost that connection, then also send me a message because I am unable to find out whether my network is present or not. Okay, because I am on the another screen, so I am unable to find it out. Okay, should we start? Okay, after 10 to 15 minutes, I will conduct your attendance. Then again, we will move towards our lecture. Okay, so let me handle for few minutes, and after that, I will conduct the attendance. So don't drop your messages. I will conduct your attendance after 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. So right now we will see the synchronization in Java. Garbage collection is remain, but we will cover in the next lecture. Right now we will start the synchronization. Synchronization in Java is the capability to control the access of multiple threads to any shared resources. Java synchronization is better option where we want to allow only one thread to access the shared resources. Okay, so only one thread access the shared or multiple threads at a time. The main use of synchronization is to prevent thread interference as well as to prevent consistency problem. You will find out these two problems in studying in the OS operating systems. Basically, it has two types. One is the process synchronization and another one is a thread synchronization. Before moving to that types, there are two types of a thread synchronization. Okay, means first is the process, second one is the thread, and again thread synchronization is divided into two parts: mutual exclusion and second one is a cooperations. Okay. Uh, okay, I will repeat this part. Synchronization in Java is divided into two parts: process synchronization and thread synchronization. Again, thread synchronization is divided into two parts: mutual exclusion and cooperation. Okay, and cooperation is nothing but the inter-thread communication, ITC. You can call it as a ITC. And again, mutual exclusion has three parts: synchronized method, synchronized block, and static synchronization. So we will see one by one. I will repeat it again. Synchronization is divided into two parts: process and thread synchronization. Afterwards, thread synchronization divided into two parts: mutual exclusion and cooperation. Cooperation is nothing but inter-thread communication, and mutual exclusion having three subparts: synchronized method, synchronized block, and static synchronization. So we will see one by one. First, we will start with mutual exclusion. It is having three subparts: synchronized method, synchronized block, and static synchronization. Okay. So first of all, understand what is meant by mutual exclusion. It helps to keep threads from interfering with one another while sharing data. Means whenever data sharing is going on, at that time thread must not interfere with each other. That's why mutual exclusion part is there. This can done with the help of a three subparts, that is the synchronized method, synchronized block, and third one is a static synchronization. Now here we have to understand the lock concept. First we have to understand the lock concept. Synchronization is built around the internal entity known as a lock or monitor. Okay. Every object has a lock associated with it. By convention, a thread that needs consistent access to an object fields has to acquire the object's lock before accessing them and then release the lock when it is done with them. Means whenever that particular thread will start its working, first it allocate memory or allocate the process towards him, and after working of that thread it will unlock that process work. Okay, so at a time one thread is in the lock condition and after that it goes to unlock state. Now there are different problems whenever we are dealing with synchronization and unsynchronization. If we are dealing with without synchronization, first we have to check what problem will be there, and after whenever we are dealing with the synchronization, that problem is resolved or not. Likewise. So before moving towards that, we have to see what are the problems are there without synchronization. So I will first show you the program. First, I will show you the program without synchronization. Okay, so you can understand the difference between synchronized program and unsynchronized program. Okay, so we have created one method, sorry, one class having main method, but we have to access some another classes to find out whether synchronization work properly or not. Right now, I will show you one program which is without synchronization. Okay, and after seeing its output we will move towards the program having synchronization. Okay, so first I will add one program over here. For that I will take one class because we have to create different classes to see synchronized one and unsynchronized one. Okay, so I will give name as a table. Here main method is not there, so only that much. Then I will write here one method. Okay, so first one, printable method. Okay, in that what I will do, I will only print the values which are present in between 1 to 5. Okay, for that purpose only I have created this method, and I will pass here that numbers. Okay, so I will write here for loop to print those values. That values are nothing but the integer. So I is equal to 1. Then I less than or equal to 5. It means it will print values from 1 to 5. Then in that only a sub statement to print those values. In that I will print only this value into I. Multiplication of these two values means n whatever we are passing through this method, and I is nothing but element from the, that is the values from the for loop. Then if then here may be occurrences of some errors or some exceptions. Errors must, we cannot handle it, but exception we can handle it. So we will write the threads, because we are leading with the thread concept. So we will provide sleep method, because after implementation of one value it will wait for 400 seconds and 400 milliseconds, and after that it will move further. So here I will write the parent class of a exception, that is the E, and again one and the same SOP statement. In that I will print its exception. Okay, so this is one class which holds the method printable. Okay, now we are using or we are extending it in another program, that is the another class, because here we are checking without synchronization what will happen. So I will create another two classes, thread1 and thread2, to check it, and then we are accessing these two classes, thread1 and thread2, in our main method, that is the synchronize class. Okay, so I will add one another class having name as a mythread1. Okay, in that I will extend the table class. Okay, so this is the concept related to thread. So we are not directly extending, we are creating object of that class, and here we are extend the thread class because we are going to create threads. Then here we will create object of a table class. Okay, then constructor, because through constructor we want to access those values. Then this is the constructor, my thread1 is there, so, and in that I will pass the object of a table class. So here you can write with the help of this dot t is equal to t. Okay, and after that I will write the run method, because whenever you are dealing with thread you have to must mention the run method over here. Okay, so in that only printing option is there. So this method is present in the table class. Here you can see this, that class is get extended over here. Now I will pass here value as a 5. You can send another value also, no issues. Okay, right now I have saved this program in same format. you have to create the mythread2 program. Same process is there. So I will create another class having name as a mythread2. Again, same process is there. Only I will change the value over here. First I will extend it. First I will complete this program, then I will give you time to take its screenshots. I will completely copy this portion. And here I will pass. Suppose I have passed here 50. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to access these two threads in our main method. For accessing over here, what we have to do? We have to create object of a table class. Suppose object is a, consider it as a obj only. Okay. Then what you have to do? You have to first create object of a mythread1. Suppose that name is a T1 because we are dealing with the thread. So you can give name as a T1 also, or you can give your own names also. No issues. And here we will pass object of a table class. In same format, you have to do the object of mythread2. Okay. So after execution of this program, the output is likewise. It will first generate output of a mythread1, then generate output of a mythread2. Likewise, that sequence is going on because we are dealing with unsynchronized pattern, means without synchronization. And when we add the synchronization, then it will first generate all the values of a thread1, that is the mythread1, and after execution of mythread1, it goes to mythread2 whenever we are dealing with the synchronized method or synchronized block. So first we will see its output without synchronization. Okay. So this is our program. One minute. That values are not printed, so I am checking it once. One minute, I will checking it. One minute, I have not started these threads, that's why it is not showing you the output. Okay, so you can see here it has completed first thread and it has completed second thread afterwards, but this is unsynchronized, so it may changes its working also. Now you can see here currently it is not doing any shuffling, but it may do some shuffling. It means after execution of this 5, it may go towards the 100 likewise. So we know already whenever we are implementing the thread programs, there may be changes in the output. Right now it is showing you in the sequence, but this is unsynchronized program. So it may change its values at any time, means its sequence. So you cannot predict your output. It may be in that fashion only. Right now it is not doing any type of a shuffling, but you can see from your side it may do some shuffling. But whenever we are dealing with the synchronized method, there is a slight change. If we are dealing with synchronized method, you have to add synchronize keyword before the method. Okay, first of all, take this program. So I will make changes in the same program only. I will keep same program, only I will make changes as a synchronized method. So first take its screenshot. Okay, have you taken its screenshot? Only one change is there. Here you have to add one word, that is the synchronize. Synchronized. Okay, and remaining program as it is. This is nothing but synchronized method. Right now we have created a single method, that is the printable, and before starting of this method we are writing one word, that is the synchronize. It means whenever you are dealing with such a method, if you have declared any method as a synchronize, it is known as a synchronized method, and it is used to lock an object for any shared resources. Means whenever two programs at a time are in working condition, it will first execute the first program output and then it will move towards the second one. For that purpose, it will lock for some time, means for execution of that particular program, and afterwards it will unlock its resources and it gives to the second one. Okay, so only one change is there. We have added here synchronize method. Remaining program, my thread one as it is. There are no any changes. You can take it screenshot. Then my thread two. Okay, so this is program. This will be as it is, and now we will run the our main program. Okay. So I will again execute it. Actually, that outputs we have already generated in unsynchronized method only. But you can see here, this is the actual output. Means that output will not be changed. Means first execution of first program will be get executed, and then second program, means second class will get executed over here. Okay. So before moving towards uh, synchronized method by using anonymous class, first we will complete the attendance and then we will move towards the remaining programs. Okay, so from A division, roll number 1 to 20, mention your roll numbers in the chat box. 1 to 10. Okay, let it be 1 to 20. A division, roll number 1 to 20, mention your roll numbers in the chat box so I can collect it afterwards. Finished? Roll number 1 to 20. Roll number 1 to 20. Then roll number 21 to 40. A division 21 to 40. 21 to 40 over 21 to 40. 21 to 40. Finished? 41 to 60. Roll number 41 to 60. 41 to 60 over 61 to 70. 61 to 70. If anybody has remained to give presentee from A division, right now mention your roll numbers. Don't repeat your roll numbers. Those who have remained, only those students mention the roll numbers.
A55, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, yes, you have already mentioned over here. Finished A division? Okay. Now B division. Roll number 1 to 20. Yes, B division. Roll number 1 to 20. Have you finished? Okay. Then 21 to 40. Roll number 21 to 40. A division. Sorry, B division. Finished 21 to 40. Check it again. 41 to 60. Roll number 2. How many times you will? Yes. 41 to 60 over 61 to 80. Okay. Still, if anybody is remain to give presentee from both the divisions, mention here with your division so I can mark your attendance after completion of this lecture. Finished? Now we will move towards the anonymous synchronized method. Okay, now we will move towards okay. Now we will move towards synchronize method by using anonymous class. And right now we have seen by the simple. Now we will see with the help of a anonymous class. Whenever we are dealing with anonymous class, what we have to do? 1 minute. Okay. Now, whenever we are dealing with anonymous class, only one change is there. While creating the object in the main method only, you can create both the threads with the run method. Okay, right now we have created different threads. My thread one, a different class. My thread two, a different class. But uh, whenever you are dealing with the anonymous, in that case, in the main method only, you can create the threads. Okay, so I will show you. First, this table class is one and the same because we are dealing with the synchronize method. So this class is one and the same. Now I will create another class which having main method. Okay, so I will give name it as a synchronize second. Okay, now see what I am doing here. First I will create object of a table. Now see here, I am going to use the final keyword. Okay, means whenever we are creating that object as a final one, we cannot change its data. Final table with its object name is equal to new table. Okay. Now we are going to create thread. So I will use the thread T1 is equal to new thread. This is the main thread class. Now see here. This is the anonymous method. What I'm doing right now in this part, this is the anonymous method. Now here I'm going to create object with the help of a run method. Okay. So see here, I have created run method and in that I will write obj.print table, which is the method which is available in the table class. And here I will pass the value. One minute, still it is showing the error. Public void run obj.table value is a 5. Okay, and after that semicolon is there. Okay, because we are dealing with the anonymous class. So after creating this method, you have to write here semicolon. Printable name is there. Okay, so in this way, first we have created thread 1, and now we will create in same fashion the second thread. Okay, so I will keep same part as it is, but change in the here thread 2, and here I will change its value, that is, suppose I will provide here 100, and after that we will start those threads. T1 dot start and T2 dot start. One minute. Okay, so this is the program with the help of a this is the program with the help of a synchronized method with anonymous class. Okay, now I will execute this program. Don't confuse in between anonymous then synchronized method, simple class likewise. Okay, so answer is one and the same, but its time consuming is the different. Because we have used here anonymous class, that's why we have minimized these two classes. Otherwise we have to create these two classes separately and then we have to access it. With the help of this process we have accessed these two classes in the same program only. Okay, so this is the anonymous class. Here less coding is required because we have added these two classes in the same program. That's why this is part over here. Right now we have seen synchronize method. Okay, here you can see that this is the synchronize method. We are seeing the mutual exclusion. In that, first we have covered synchronize method. Then second part is a synchronized block. Second part is the synchronized block. So what I will do, I will make changes in the same program only. Before moving towards that program, first take its screenshot. 1 minute, I will. Okay, now you can take its screenshot. You have already taken screenshot of a table class, so I will not open it again. Only take its screenshot so I can deal with the synchronized block. Because I will make changes in the same classes only. That's why I'm telling you about taking the screenshots. Okay. Okay. Now, see, I will make changes in the table class only. Here, right now, I have mentioned here as a synchronize method, but now I will make it as a synchronized block. Whenever we are dealing with the block, it comes under the block process. So for what we have to do, we have to remove this complete part. Okay, means first we will remove this synchronize keyword from here, otherwise it acts as a synchronize method. Now what I will do, I will add here one block having name as a synchronize. Synchronize, and here we will pass the keyword this, so it will directly comes towards this method. Okay, this acts as a one constructor. It acts as a one constructor structure. Okay, remaining part is one and the same. Only we have added here it as a synchronized block. Okay, remaining part is added as it is. No any changes in it. Okay, and after that, now we will move towards the my thread one. See here we have created its object. Then we have passed here object to my thread constructor, and same process we have created the run method to create its objects, right? Then again same process with the mythread 2. I will change here our value as 100, and afterwards I will move towards synchronize. Same process is there. First we have to create object of a table class, then mythread 1, mythread 2, and we have to start those program. Okay. So output is one and the same. Only we have used synchronize block method. Okay. So output will not be changed. Output is one and the same. So this is the synchronize block. And here also synchronize block with anonymous class. लक्षात येते. आता आपण म्युच्युअल एक्सक्लुजन चेक करतोय, त्याच्यामधले दोन पार्ट्स झाले. सिंक्रोनाइज मेथड, इन दॅट वी हॅव सीन नॉर्मल सिंक्रोनाइज मेथड as well as anonymous class. Second one, synchronize block with normal execution as well as now we are going to see anonymous class. Okay, don't confuse in between it. You will feel like because you are first time seeing all these things, it may happen that you will confuse in between, but don't confuse in between. Now I will move towards anonymous class. Right now we have already seen anonymous class. Okay, this table class is one and the same because we have created here synchronize block. Now only change over here, that is the synchronize block. Then this program is as it is because we have already created its object. Then afterwards in same way we have created, this is the anonymous class. In same way we have created thread 1, then thread 2, and afterwards we have started both the threads. Okay, same process is there, only we have used the anonymous class method. Understood? Answer will not be get changed, only processes will get changed. Okay, so only take screenshot of this table. Okay, only take screenshot of this table class. Here we have mentioned synchronize block. Okay, I will mention here as a block. This is the synchronize block. Next one is with the static synchronization. Okay, currently we have seen synchronize method, then synchronize block. Now we will deal with static synchronization, which is the third subpart of mutual exclusion. Okay, it may you may any static methods as a synchronize, the lock will be on the class, not on the object. Right now whatever we have seen these two parts, in that case lock is present with the object, but whenever you are dealing with static synchronization, the lock is on the class, not on the object. Okay, if we have not used the static synchronization, there is a one problem. That problem is nothing but if you have considered two classes and its objects are object 1 and object 2. In case of synchronized method and synchronized block, there cannot be interference between these two threads T1 and T2 or T3 and T4 because T1 and T2 both are referred to a common object. Okay, so we will skip that theory part because you will confuse in between that. So we will directly move towards program so you can understand what I am telling over here. So for that program also you will need the table, and we are going to use the synchronize method. So I will remove that block and I will add here keyword synchronized. Okay, the remaining code is as it is, so I will not disturb that code. Now my thread 1. In my thread 1, I will make some changes. What changes are there? Run method is there. Okay, so here I have used constructor. In place of constructor, you can use the another process. Right now I will show you what process is there. I will directly use here name of a class. Okay, and name of a class with its method, that is the printable. Now see here, it is showing me that you have not changed its working as a static one. Okay, because here we have to add the static. Now while resolving its error, automatically static keyword is added. It means static synchronized way. Okay, in same way you have to create my thread 2. I will remove this part because we are going to see that part of a synchronized static synchronization. Hello, am I audible? Hello, hello, am I audible? Okay. See here, what I have done, I have removed this public keyword because whenever we are dealing with the public, there is no necessity to access those class with the help of class name. Okay, if we are accessing with the help of a class name, then you have to remove the public. Means there is no necessity to mention it as a public because you are dealing with the static synchronize. Okay, then in same way you can create the another class also because you have created right now thread 1 and thread 2. In same fashion you can create thread 3 and thread 4 because we want to see mutual exclusion problem and how it has resolved with the help of synchronized 1 minute with the help of static synchronization. Okay, so to show that type of a problem we will create 2 more threads. Before moving towards that 2 threads, we will first execute these 2 threads only. Okay, otherwise we will confuse in between these two. So for that purpose I will use the same method. Now there is no necessity to create object in the format of this because we have already accessed these two. Those who have joined right now, they can mention your roll numbers in the chat box so I can consider their attendance. Okay, so we can implement the same program with the help of a static synchronization method also. So you can do with 4 threads. I will open it one by one so you can take its screenshot. This is the first program dealing with the class table. You can make it for 5 or 6 also. Have you taken? Then my thread 1, okay, and after that my thread 2, and my thread 2 afterwards. This is the main program. Now this is homework for you. You have to use the here total 6 threads. Right now I have created only 2 threads. Now you have to create 6 threads. Means my thread 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you have to create objects over here and you have to complete this task. You can send me personally or you can send on your group also. No issues. Okay, then. Now we have seen the static synchronization with normal way. Now we will see with the help of an anonymous class. Only change is there over here. Whenever we are creating anonymous class, what we have to do? Yes, anybody can suggest me. I will keep same program. Only one change is there. Where we have to make those changes? Here, there is no necessity to create its object. In place of object, you can pass the table name, means class name, and here also. Okay. Only changes over here. Answer is one and the same. I have kept methods same over here for all these programs because we are dealing with synchronized method, synchronized block, and static synchronization with normal and anonymous class. So you don't confuse in between this because we have seen total 6 programs, main 6 programs, 3 with normal method, 3 with anonymous class. First one is synchronized method, then synchronized block, and next one is the static synchronization. Okay, so these 3 parts comes under the mutual exclusion, which is the part of thread synchronization. We have not seen till now process synchronization. We are in the thread synchronization only. Okay. If you have confused, then we will wait for 5 minutes. Yes, all of you? Only few points are remain from thread, that is the deadlock, inter-thread communication, and interruption of a thread. If you are interested, then right now I will continue those parts. If you are not confused in between these programs, only we have seen the 3 parts from mutual exclusion with normal way and with anonymous class. If you are not confused in between these programs, then I will continue with deadlock. Yes, am I clear? Hello, am I clear? Because here due to network issues, some voice is also there. That's why I'm asking if possible. If you are ready, then I will continue the deadlock. Otherwise, we will stop here only. Yes, can we continue or stop over here? Hello? Can we continue this lecture with deadlock process or should we stop here? Yes, are you in the meeting? Yes, all students, are you in the meeting? Shall we continue the deadlock or should we stop here? Yes, from B division, Harshavardhan. Harshavardhan. Yes, my voice is clear. Hello. Yes, I am asking you, should we continue this lecture or should we stop here? Because we have covered mutual exclusion completely. If you are having confusion in between, hello.
Ma'am,
Yes,
your audio means it's better to stop here means because we need
yes,
time
yes,
to practice it. Then we can easily understand further concepts.
yes. That's why I'm asking because uh, today we have covered total 6 programs, but in that 6 programs we are having 2 sub classes. That's why I'm asking. Should we stop here? So
Yeah,
it
ma'am,
will
you
be
can.
better. It will be better for you people only. Otherwise, what happen? I'm teaching from my side and I'm clearing those concepts, but you have not cleared from your side. Then there is no use of those parts. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am, and your voice is somewhat noisy. That's why
Yes, yes, that's why I'm asking because
I
here
told you to stop
many
here.
network issues are there due to flood situation.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so for today only we will stop here. If possible, I will conduct uh, tomorrow's lecture. If Tamboi sir will conduct, then let him conduct it. Otherwise, in the next lecture we will start with deadlock. I will again revise these things, whatever we have covered in this lecture. That is the these 6 programs in the theory part, and we will cover remaining part in the next lecture. Okay, so we will stop here and take care all of you because really